Hi everyone, Violet here. Today we're going to test out the new directions on the Light Phone, this new application that they have. So right now we're kind of like in a random sort of area. We just turned it on. This is how you start it. You put where you're going from, and it's kind of finding its way and where you're going to. So let's go ahead and start. Light Phone problems. It wasn't registering my touching it. So you can kind of hear the directions. You'll also hear my baby in the back. So we'll see how this goes. So here we've got my handsome husband. He's known on YouTube as Lars Steele, the vegan chef. So you should totally check out his cooking show.
Yeah, check it out. I gotta keep my eyes on the road.
Okay, yeah, we're on some windy roads right now, so we'll just kind of see how this is going. Looks like it's refreshing. This is our first time using it. This came out today, so okay. It keeps saying like recalculating route.
I think there's a function where you can hit
the map. Oh,
yeah,
let's
is that
see.
gonna give me like a?
I don't know. Let's see. So you guys are discovering this with us. Okay, cool. There we go. So you're seeing this in like true usage, how you can expect it. And like I said, this is the first day. So if there are, issues, maybe they'll work on them. We're just gonna see. We're also in an area that doesn't have a lot of signal. I don't know how much that'll affect this GPS, but anyway. But yeah, so my husband here has been using Light Phone. This one's mine. His is black. I don't know if that matters. But he's been using the Light Phone for almost 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
So, on my channel I've got some videos about why I stopped using my smartphone and everything, but I thought maybe he could tell us a bit as we're watching this, like, what has your experience been for almost 6 months on the Light Phone?
Well, I've really enjoyed it. I've found that, over the course of the past year, like during the pandemic, I started getting into this really nasty habit of just scrolling on my phone all the time, constantly checking my email and like investment portfolios, social media, just you name it, just anything that was giving me that kind of like dopamine fix of like seeing a notification and checking it. And I felt like I constantly had this sense of that I was like missing out on something, or that I needed to be like staying in touch with something all the time. So now, since I've been using the Light Phone, I feel like I still find myself scrolling on the Infinite Scroll apps occasionally. I've found that I'm more aware of it, so that's great. Like, I've pretty much broken this habit of like excessive phone use. Another thing I've noticed is that I find that I'm more present in social situations. I'm not as bothered by like not having something to do with my hands all the time if there's like a lull in conversation or something. I've also just felt much more at peace. Like, I don't feel like there's this like almost impending sense of doom hanging around me. Like, it's great. A couple interesting things I've noticed too is that since I'm not using a smartphone all the time, I have to be way more intentional about when I check my email or social media. Like, I need to pull out my computer, open it up, log in, and read those accounts. Here we go, we're turning left.
So, sorry to interrupt, but I think that actually was a good demonstration of this in that we actually didn't go the route that it was telling us, so it rerouted us along the way. But I think that's a good demonstration of this. So
I guess my instinct just took over or something.
Well, yeah, we kind of know this area, but I think we are going the longer way. So I think the way that they were suggesting was shorter, but that's totally fine because, yeah, we got to see that functionality of it. I think that's really good. But I didn't mean to interrupt. Was there more you wanted to say about your time with the Light Phone so far?
Well, I also find myself, my responses to people when I get text messages are much more concise I find that I'm spending less time typing, which is nice. But I've also found that from not using a traditional smartphone, I feel like I've been sort of removed from this almost like hive mind type of consciousness that people exist within. What I do for work, they're oftentimes within the groups of people that I work with, there will be like group texts and stuff, because what I do is very social. So since I haven't been participating in group chats all the time, it's almost like I've been removed from this group think sort of thing that happens. So I feel more independent with my opinions and observations as to what's going on around me.
That's really cool. If you are a light phone user or you gave up your smartphone, definitely let us know how it's going in the comments below. So, you know where you're going, right?
Yeah, I think the turn's coming up.
Okay,
over here.
excellent.
I actually haven't been down this road before.
It's taking us on a new way. I also know that probably some people who might be checking out this video are still waiting on their light phones, because I know that they're like super back ordered. I had to wait a while for mine, and I think it was totally worth it. So I don't know if that's helpful for you if you're in a position of waiting for it. Ooh, we're going under a bridge.
Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, I've basically been keeping this video on the phone the whole time so that you can really see the see how it's working. It's interesting. I mean, I'm so happy that they have this. This is such a useful tool. I mean, obviously it's not going to compare to like Google Maps or whatever, Apple Maps, but that's okay. That's okay with me. I think if we were going into New York City or something, we would probably need to be using like a different navigation device, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I don't know. It had on it, by the way, under it was already set to drive here, but you can also click walking and you can also click public transit directions. So it had those as options as well. And setting this up was pretty easy. All I had to do was update my light phone, go to my dashboard online, add this directions, and then just kind of wait for it to get situated in my location. And after that, it takes like, you know, maybe just like an hour or something, I think it took. After that, it's just going to kind of be running in the background so that you won't have to have that kind of waiting period again after you first download it. So I think this might actually be taking us back to the way we almost should have gone last time, because it's taking us back to that highway.
Yeah.
But that's also fine. Anyway,
After 300 meters, turn right onto United States Highway 209.
I hope that you can hear her talking. I'm not sure how much the volume's turned up on my phone, but it's sort of in this thing now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm hoping that that's picking it up on the camera.
Now turn right.
And now we're turning again.
Come to a full stop.
Follow the road for 3
Good job.
kilometers.
So, yeah, I think this is really wonderful. This device has helped me for sure. I've got a lot of videos kind of under the topic of, you know, mindfulness and simplifying your life, kind of focusing on what's important, eco-friendly products and ways to live kind of more aligned with that, which I think the light phone is. So if you like videos like that, I would so appreciate it if you subscribed, and give this video a like too. You know, since we're driving, I can say all the YouTube things. Give this video a like, comment down below, and tell us how life has been without the smartphone, or if you're thinking of giving up a smartphone, or at least taking breaks from it. Like maybe, I know a lot of people have a smartphone and then a light phone as an option, so they kind of go back and forth. And you do that a bit.
Yeah, I do actually. The light phone is so bare bones that if I'm expecting a really important phone call, like I'm expecting, hopefully, a callback from the New York State Department of Labor soon. I might put my SIM card in my iPhone so that I have access to like visual voicemail. I have our area has such poor cell service that I do sometimes need the Wi-Fi enhanced calling. So if I'm expecting a really, really important phone call, I might use my iPhone, or like we mentioned earlier, if I'm taking the train down to New York City or something, I'll bring the iPhone with me. Or if we were on a road trip or something. But now that we have this GPS functionality, I could see using the light phone
Absolutely.
more.
So it looks like we've almost reached our destination. I think once we get to the center of town, it will be. So let's just keep going and see. This will be the first time I'm seeing it too. Let's see what it says once we've reached our destination. Complete our trip. I hope that this video has been helpful. If you're kind of waiting on the phone to see this feature, or if you're using it, in other ways, let us know. This is our first time using it, but figured people would want to see what it looks like. It's so interesting watching it kind of
300 meters, you will reach your destination.
go on this inky screen, and update itself. I'm kind of impressed with how it's just going along.
It's refreshing really, really fast.
Yeah.
It's like you're turning pages on your Kindle at light speed.
Yeah, it's so
You
cool.
have reached your destination.
I think it just said you have reached your destination, and there we have. We did it.
We did it.
All right, thank you so much for tuning into our video. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also Lars Steele, a vegan chef, if you're, want some good cooking tips, subscribe to him.
Yeah,
All right,
please subscribe to my channel.
we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.